You think you are the one. You think God has chosen you. You know, like I did think that. My name is Crawford. I'm from New York. Bipolar is a mental illness. And essentially it's categorized by mania and depression. So mania is just kind of this uncontrollable, heightened sense of reality. You can get into very reckless behavior, like hypersexual, overspending, never sleeping, putting people at risk. And then it's depression. Depression is such a weird emotion, but it's so debilitating, like so torturous. Everything was spinning, and I was scared, and I felt like I couldn't breathe, and I just needed to leave. It feels like there's no end, and the only end is death.
It seems I have to face myself, which I find very hard. Does anyone find that easy?
I knew I wanted to make a one-woman show talking about my bipolar, and I started finding journal entries from the year I was diagnosed with bipolar in 2013, and they were all very dark. Some of my greatest moments of depression, some moments of psychosis I had experienced. Coming very close to suicide, and I was like, this is deep, you know, this is good material, so how can I kind of bridge that with the funny stuff that I have? I have bipolar disorder, and I know what you guys are thinking. Wow, I really could have sworn she was 5'5". No, I get that a lot, though. So I do think that humor makes tough things more digestible. I thought psychosis would be like really cool, you know? Like, I don't know, I'd meet this group of fairies, and then they'd lead me to this rainbow, and then we would all climb it together and slide off one by one. My one-woman show, Bipolar Badass, was just at the Edinburgh Fringe Festival. I do feel like this kind of need for this thing that people want to talk about and should talk about, because we aren't really talking about it, and it's like kind of a big deal. My first time being in Belfast. I'm doing my show live tonight, so I'm just gonna like get out there, take a moment, and smash it. I think a main theme is the importance of medication. Medication is integral to some people who have severe mental illness, and there is a huge stigma against it.
You might have guessed by the pill bottles on the stage. It's about to get real. And I'm thrilled to introduce our headliner of the evening. All the way from New York City, Bipolar Badass, Crawford.
Bipolar is a disability, but I never thought to check it off on job applications because I thought that any employer would prefer their employee to not be manic depressive. It's been 10 years full of trial and error, ups and downs, and thousands of milligrams of medication. But I need them.
I say in the show, I'm on 200 milligrams of Lamotrigine in the morning, as well as 300 milligrams of Wellbutrin in the morning, and 200 milligrams of Lamotrigine again at night, and 250 milligrams of Seroquel again at night. And I function great, you know? Like, that helps me. So my life would have been like without medication is not able to do shit. Everything would be overwhelming. I would probably be in a hospital, severely depressed. Honestly, might have killed myself.
I wouldn't be alive if I didn't take them.
This is something that people come out of. And I think when you're in the thick of it, which is why a lot of people commit suicide, it's because they don't think that there's another side to it. And there are so many people who would benefit from medication, and they don't think it's good for them. And at one show, this woman, she came up to me after the show, and she looked like very emotional. She was like, my psychiatrist and my mom keep telling me I should take medication. I have never wanted to, but I think now that I see your show, I might start taking medication.
It felt like a dragon setting fire to my mind, and all I wanted it to do was just leave me.
I like to take the audience, act out the obsessions of mania. How does mania affect how you behave?
Like you'll be standing in a crowded bus around a group of people, and you look around, and you'll think to yourself, wow, little do these people know, they are actually standing next to the chosen one. With the mania, always came the darkness. And even when it seemed like it wasn't there, it was still always there. I definitely needed help. February 20th, 2013. Easier to believe you're not there. Eyes as dead as the cells in your hair. Fake a smile, feign a laugh. Revisiting the times your cries were real. Now they're just sounds. You've forgotten how to feel.
What does borderline psychosis or extreme paranoia feel like?
For me, it felt like existing in a body that feels like it isn't yours, but you're convinced that it is. Here you are, watching me. What if I told you that what you are experiencing isn't really happening? That's psychosis. Oh, just so you guys know, I'm so sorry. This is really happening. Really happening. It's really happening. Yep.
I guess it's just I'm really, really, really grateful for everything that's happened. You know, I didn't expect this to happen, and all these people come up to me and talk to me about their experience with bipolar and how they think differently from the show, and I just kind of want to keep doing that now.
I need to destigmatize all of this shit. I want to talk about these things and tell the world I want to talk about this. You have nothing to be ashamed of, Mari. I love you. You're a bipolar badass.
I still have episodes. So it's still always there. You know, it's a chronic, unfortunately. And I know that in the future, it's probably bad things are gonna happen. But now that when I have depressive episodes, I really know what to do. I know who I am, I know the relationships that I can have, and I'm confident in myself, and I really believe in what I'm doing. If I saw this show when I was 19, things would be different.